Yo, welcome to Hot Takes with Cheddar Chaz. There's no hand holding. We do with facts, not emotion. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the Hottest Show Book for Media. I want to start off today with a serious message. I want to send some love and support to the victims of these car burglaries. I'm really sorry that you guys have to go through that. I really hope the city does something to combat this, man, because it's really a problem at this point. So. And I know it's really difficult. You're losing, valuables, even probably like family mementos, money, you know what I'm saying, especially in this economy. I really want to send my thoughts and love out to all of the victims out there who are dealing with that. Today's show, man, I want to talk about these draft picks, man, and how the Pelicans have been failing in the first round. The Pelicans have been consistently failing in the first round. This is gonna hurt some people's feelings, but I gotta keep it a buck, bro. I gotta keep it a buck. The Pelicans have had the 4th pick, the 8th pick, and the 13th pick twice. Those players have become Jackson Hayes, Nickeil Alexander-Walker, Kyra Lewis, Dyson Daniels, and Trey Murphy, right? Jackson Hayes, the writing's on the wall. Very talented athlete, gifted athlete. Wish him the best. Really wish things would have worked out here, but it doesn't seem like it's going to work out. Dyson Daniels, it's way too early to call, but it's not looking good on the offensive end. It's just not looking good. Trey Murphy, still early to call, but on the offensive end and defensively, it's just not looking good. Kyra Lewis, he's recovering from injury. Hopefully he can show us a little something this year as he continues to make his recovery. No, of course, was moved in the CJ McCollum trade to Utah. But man, you talk about just wasted assets. When you look at some of the trades that could have been made, you got guys like Kevin Huerter, who went to the Kings virtually for free, locked into a really great contract, playing some phenomenal ball right now. You just can't tell me that one of those picks or a couple of those picks couldn't have been packaged for a guy like Kevin Huerter and maybe another guy who could fit what the Pelicans are doing right now, especially in light of all the recent injuries. These injuries are not surprising. Anyone who's surprised by these injuries, they were lying to themselves this offseason or in the first half of the season, because these injuries, they were kind of inevitable. Like we love our main guys, but we know that they tend to be on the injury report quite often. Like, it's sad, but it is what it is. And I just don't think drafting in the first round in particular is a strong skill set of this front office. If you look at all of the misses, or just like all of the guys who just leave so much to be desired as you're trying to contend for a championship, because that's my goal. My goal is championship. I'm not here for the fun, for the ride. You know what I'm saying? I'm here. This is about jewelry. This is about championships. You have a very tiny window to which you can contend legitimately for a title. If you look at a team like Chicago, they were really good prior to Lonzo Ball going down. Now, they're on the brink of probably breaking up. You look at a team like even what's the 76ers when they traded for Jimmy Butler and Tobias Harris, the Nets when they had James Harden, and it's a history. Like the Timberwolves when they traded for Jimmy Butler. There's countless teams throughout history that you thought were building and working towards something, but things didn't work out for whatever reason, because maybe they didn't best utilize their assets. If you're the 76ers and you give Tobias Harris that crazy of a contract, it cripples you. You know what I'm saying? And it's seeming like the Pelicans are just wasting assets that could be used to get, more solidified, reliable players, especially on the offensive and for wing depth and guard depth. And on the defensive end, as far as like maybe a backup 5, backup 4, there's a lot of things that have been, a lot of trades behind the scenes that have been made available. And it seems like we are just making some difficult decisions and choosing to go with growth and development with these young guys. And it's not a lot of growth and development happening, in my opinion. So I think it's time for the team to pivot and kind of go to their strengths. And I think their strengths are those second round guys, Herb Jones, those undrafted guys, Najee Marshall, Jose Alvarado. You got guys who are undrafted and or drafted in the second round who are outplaying first round picks. That goes to show you that upperclassmen, older guys, that's where this team's strength is. That's where this team's strength and talent evaluation is. You can't tell me on one hand Dyson Daniels was a professional last year and he has a history of playing all this professional basketball, but then when he comes to the NBA and he's hitting a wall and he can't make a layup, he's a young guy, give him time, he's 19. But you told me that he was a professional. You told me that I shouldn't worry about anything because he's an NBA ready talent, and it's just not coming across that way. And that was an 8th pick, and it's just a guy like Jalen Williams in OKC. He's playing some really good basketball right now, man. And it's just really unfortunate. A message from our sponsors. This podcast is sponsored by the Birds Law Firm, the official injury lawyers of Boo Crew Media, located at 918 Porter Street by the Superdome. Give them a call at 504-523-5413 if you or someone you know has been involved in an accident, and be sure to mention we sent you. Birds Law Firm, the official injury lawyers of Boo Crew Media. But yeah, guys, y'all let me know what y'all think. Personally, I think it's time for the Pelicans to get rid of these first round picks, man. Trade these picks and go get you some guys who can ball. You know what I'm saying? You have a very limited window. Zion, when healthy, has shown you to be an MVP caliber player. Brandon, when healthy, has shown you to be, a very good player, top 15 player potentially. You have to strike while the iron's hot. CJ, he's an older guy. He's going to need more time off, nights off to keep his, strengthen his legs. JV, Iron Man. He needs help. Larry Nance, he's been kind of running to the ground due to the lack of front court depth. And you really you need more from these guys you're drafting in the first round. That's what it boils down to. You have to hit on these picks if you're going to make them, because the second you make these picks, they're no longer valuable. That's been today's show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Shout out to Topo Chico, DraftKings, you know what I'm saying? Leave a comment, hit the bell notification so you know when we go live and things like that. Y'all holler at me, man. We out.